Well, welcome back to a new episode. Back out in the park today. Feels like a typical autumn day. Leaves are starting to come off. There is a nip in the air, and the forecast is for showers, so hopefully I will keep dry. I'd like to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. It's appreciated. And one of the questions I get asked quite regularly is this legal? Yes, I have got permission. It's a contract, it's a signed contract, an agreement, and you have to renew it on a regular basis. There is a few rules. The main one is that you've got to know your treasure trove laws. Just in case you find treasure, you must carry a copy of your permission on yourself you can either photocopy or, like myself, I've got an email on my phone just in case you get challenged. You must let them know each day which park you're in, so that the rangers know who's about, and if there's any damage caused to the ground, that obviously you'd be liable for it. And there's other couple of rules that my rules is that you must have third-party liability insurance, repair all your holes, it's very important, and take all the trash away with you. Leave the park cleaner than when you entered it. So that's some of my rules as well on the end there. I know it's hard to get permission. Some councils don't allow it. My friend applied to his local council and they refused, didn't allow it, but he got permission off the head office. So it is, if you can get to the right department and the right people, that helps. But I do know it's really difficult, and I am really lucky that I've got permission here. Anyway, I'm going to get on now and show you any highlights from today. I hope that explains a few things. When you come to a park, you must use the right equipment for the job. I've got a lovely stainless steel spade. It's quite heavy. My friend has shortened it, given it a good sharp blade. It's good for leaving neat edges to the plug. I do use an envelope or a hinge plug, people call them, so that obviously when you put it back, because it's got one edge attached, it will naturally grow back, especially in these dry conditions. If you just dig a whole plug, what it does is it just shrinks and makes an awful job of it. So this was my first signal. I'm not sure what I got yet. It was a 54. Oh, okay, that's a good start. It's a sixpence by the looks of it. 1944. That's George VI. And this park, not like the park I was in the other day, the coins come up a little bit dirty. It's all down to the soil. So yeah, not a bad start at all. 1944. And then the plug just goes straight back, like so. You can just give it a little kick if you want, just to sort of make sure it goes in, and just press it down. And there you go, a neat hole. I do know Dave, the guy who cuts the grass. One park I dug over 5,000 signals, and I did say the other day, have you noticed where I've been? And he says, I haven't got a clue. So if you do a good job, therefore your permission won't be denied, and the council won't get annoyed with you. If you do get a park permission, you've got to be respectful to all the other park users. You get a lot of dog walkers, so you do get visited by dogs, just inquisitive all the time. You are different, you are digging holes in their park, so they will come and sort of investigate. And if you see kids playing football or someone having a picnic, just give them plenty of space and don't annoy them. Anyway, this was a bit of a scratchy signal, as they call them. Still diggable, but I think there's iron in the hole, but I do see a glint of silver. I'm not sure what it is yet. That's a threepence by the looks of it. It's left some crazy staining. Yeah, there you go. It's George V. Threepence, and it's yeah, it's 1917, so Yeah, towards the end of the First World War. A lot of his coins was minted then. Yeah, so onto a nice little silver patch here. I'll keep concentrating around this area. I'm not far away from where I found the pocket watch back, so I'm just going to give it a good search around here and see what else comes up. But yeah, happy with that. Thinking of you, Detect Florida. I hope you're all safe over there. This is my third silver coin for today. I think I've been here about 25 minutes now. It does look very dirty. Yeah, it's George VI. Date for you there. I think it's another 1942. His coins come up lovely once they're clean because obviously they went out of circulation. The silver ones did, and 46 was the last year, so quite often these haven't seen much circulation, so they always come up quite nice. That's me find a lot of silver in this area. I'll keep on at it. Looks like I got my first bit of military for today. It's a button. It's got its back loop at least. It's a ARP. Is that air raid precaution, is it? I could be totally wrong. I'm not sure. I'm probably making that up. And weren't they in charge of going round and making sure the windows were blackened out and made sure everyone got to their bunkers, you know, underground bunkers safely? I could be totally wrong. Anyway, it's a nice button. You know, when you detect and you have these sort of thoughts going through your head, and I was thinking back then, I haven't had a large silver for what seems like ages. Even the last metal detecting rally I did, as you know, I found that Charles II Maundy penny and the small sort of like half penny hammered, and yeah, I've had sixpences, threepenny bits, and then I got this lovely signal, and I got at the edge there. I thought it might be a penny, but it looks like milled silver to me. I can feel the milled edge. And it's a florin. It's a 1939 florin. I'm not going to rub it too much. Oh, there you go. That's George V. And normally when they come up like that, it normally means there's another coin not far away. I could be wrong, but it just seems to be a bit dirty that side and clean that side. But have a good search in the hole after, and let come back to you if I can find out what it was. But yeah, lovely big chunk of silver. That will clean up nice. I'm back in the hole, and there's another coin. Like I said, I had a feeling there was. That looks like a penny to me. Yeah, it's just a penny. It's a George V penny, and that's the side where the florin was sat on. Right, cool, little pocket spill. There you go, in the sun. Great. Right, the florin and the penny came out of there. So that's florin's 24p in old money, and then the penny, so 25 pence. And I got a signal by the side of it. It's a bit of a high-end signal, but I can't understand why it's just a 50% sixpence. But so obviously George V. There you go. Not sure the date. think it's 26 maybe, 24, 26, 1926. So yeah, so it's a 31 pence pocket spill. That was a lot of money back then in the 1940s. What a shame. Well, I'll let you know if anything else comes up. You know, when you have one of those mornings where you just seem to be tripping up over silvers, it's just been crazy. This was quite a high signal, so I imagine this would be a pure silver. Well, 9251. Not sure if it's an early one or not. Can't work out. Yeah, it's Victorian. Yeah, so it's a Victorian silver fractly bit, 925. Dates on this side, but I think it's quite worn. I can see 18 there. 1875 maybe. Yeah, it's nice early milled. Give her a clean up later on. Right down there next to this. There you go, you can see her there. Tanya. I'm trying to get there. So you can see the 18 there. Possibly 75. It's left a staining on the saw there. Cool. Yeah, on to the next, as they say. Thought I'd take this opportunity just to show you what I've been finding. It's not all been silver, but obviously I've had a few half pennies, a lot of modern coins like tuppences and pennies, a bit of can. That's Edward VII halfpenny. Just the usual bits and pieces. And in here I've got my first round pound. Obviously it's not, you can't spend them in the shops, but you can still take them to the 5 major banks and exchange them. So yeah, I always like finding these. That's a cool find. Right, another silver has appeared. It's fairly deep. It looks like a shilling, another big silver. So a shilling was 12 pence in old money. That's a 1920 by the looks of it, so it'd be George V. Got the lion there. There he is on the back. Again, it's come up quite grubby, but it should clean up nicely. You see the date there, 1920. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm on a run this morning. Difficult today to find something different from a silver coin, but it looks like I'm onto a bit of military. Looks like a lovely cat badge down the bottom of the hole there. Still got the soil attached to it. There's a part of the imprint there. Oh wow. Now, is it that way? Now that is different. I don't think I found one of them before. Let's see if I can take a bit of the... Oh, it's, as usual, it's missing its back pin. That's how they get lost. No, I have no idea which regiment that is, so I clean it up when I get home. But that looks like a nice piece of military to me. Right, I just got my 8 silver for today. It looks like a George VI silver, 6p. That's 50%. And looks like 1942. Lovely imprint there. Yeah, they clean up lovely, that will. Working my way back to the vehicle. I've had enough now. I'm getting a bit tired. So see what comes up on the way home. Working my way back to the vehicle. It's taking ages. There's just coins everywhere. I managed to get myself another George V sixpence. I've just had in there 4 halfpennies. 2 of them were shit, but then the older type. And I got a signal by the side thinking, oh, it'd be another halfpenny. But no, I'm onto another big silver. There it is. Wow. So the glimpse of it there. It's one thing that I haven't found this year, believe it or not, is a half crown. My friend Lee has, but no, that's the first one for me this year. So that's me with a threepence, sixpence, shilling, florin, and now a half crown. Just try and get a date off you there. It's 1940. So it'll be George VI. There you go. Wow, what a day I'm having. So that's my 10th silver today. Well, I'm going to recheck the hole and yeah, hopefully I'll get back to my vehicle, but it's taken me an hour so far. My last signal today is this lovely gilded button. It's the Royal Navy, lovely crown, an anchor. Looks like it's a one-piece button too. A loop. That looked nice, cleaned up. Anyway, I'll show it in the wrap up. Right, that's me back home. It was tough going. I dug about 240 holes. The ground was hard, dry, so I was getting tired in the end. I didn't get a great mixture of finds, unfortunately, this time. Just kept on tripping up over the silvers. I'll start off with the non-precious, a lovely Royal Navy button. There you go. And it's a one piece and it's still got its shank at the back. Then I got my ARP button. I'm not still sure what that is. I think it's Air Raid. And this I thought was a cat badge, but it turned out to be a clan brooch or pin badge. I'm pretty sure, being the rampant lion, that is the Stuart clan, but I could be wrong. I did recognise it when I did find it in the hole, that I dug something similar off a beach about 3 years ago, and I went and found it, and here it is. So yeah, very, very similar. That one's got a stag head, and that one is silver. But this has just got gold gilt on it. Still a nice, attractive piece. So that's why I didn't recognise it straight away. So I thought it was a cat badge. And the silver, well, awesome day silver wise. It's very rarely that you have 5 different mil coins and sizes. They're cleaned up really, really well. So yeah, Threepney, as I said, these sixpences, because they haven't been in circulation long, they come up absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, look at the tone on that. The shilling was quite worn. And the florin, wow. Again, look at the tone on that. Absolutely beautiful. There's a little bit of a flat spot on his head, probably where it's been in the ground against a stone. And the half crown, well, again, absolutely stunning. Look at that, 1940. Yeah, can't complain with that. Right, and yep, the oldest milled is this silver Threepney and Victorian, and it is 1875. You can just make her out. There you go. Turn it around and you can just see her. A couple other sixpences. I did get one off camera. So I was having a George VI day. I did actually say that was George V when I was digging out the hole, but it's actually George VI. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next adventure.